Check out Southside on YouTube. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's Southside on Dash Radio. It's your #1 destination for Southern hip hop and R&B. Southside on Dash Radio. You're locked into the day party with yours truly, KierraM, on this good old Fresh Friday and Freestyle Friday. That was just my girl Marissa off of her new project, Clouds 2. Shout out to Marissa, who's out here doing her thing. But listen, I told y'all that no stranger to Southside on Dash Radio, Ashlee Akins will be back in the building with us today. And she's here. Hey, Ashlee.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So, Ashlee, I have to say this to you. I told Brittany this, but I was like, you know what's crazy? We was talking about you in here not too long ago because your radio interview that you did with me initially is the most viewed interview on our YouTube channel.
What?
Period. I mean,
what?
Hundreds of thousands of views.
Wow.
And Isaac, my boss, was like, I don't know what the hell, but Ashlee's interview is doing numbers. So I just want to say thank you because your interview is the most viewed interview.
It was a real one.
It was a real one. We had a great time. And so Ashlee, we got to talk about, you got to catch us up to date, sis. All right. And so we got to talk about life after reality TV. All right. So you got to talk about, what's been going on. Okay. We're not going to talk about, I want to talk about Alex. We're not going to talk about him just yet. I want to talk about what has happened or what has changed in your life following that show.
Oh my God. I'm definitely, at first, I always imagine myself to be a Jane of all trades. Mm-hmm. And, you have all these dreams and aspirations. But since the show, my mom has really helped me pursue all of my dreams so far. I've written my first book, Formula 007, and it's published and it's self-published. Shout out to my mom.
Mama over in the corner,
she in the corner. I wrote my first book, and she stayed on me like, baby, just sit down, just do it. And so, of course, I fought with her. I'm gonna do it. And I finally did that. So that was something that really, the show made me more mature in it. I guess being around the other women and seeing all the great things that they were doing, I wanted to do something great too. Yeah. And I know once I leave this earth, I want to leave my footprints with a legacy. And so I said, let me leave little bits and pieces of Ashlee everywhere. Yeah. And so I started doing music. Yeah. I wrote some music. I got a single out. I mean, we've been dibbling and dabbing in arts and entertainment. We have artists under our brand.
I saw you with Diamond on radio.
Right. We're doing a lot. I'm doing a lot of interviews, a lot of radio. I'll be kind of working on different little radio stations soon, hopefully. I mean, really, like, God is just using me everywhere. I'm still doing extra work in movies. I got a TV series I've worked on Stars coming out. It's P-Valley. I just did a couple extra scenes in that. I mean, I'm just going hard. I'm trying everything. My mom is doing keto food. I'm trying to help her with that. Like, literally, I'm being pulled like this, but it's fun. So because I'm doing what I love.
But how are you balancing? How are you taking care of Ashlee and all of that?
Girl, I've always been extra, and I've always done a lot. So it's really the same thing. I'm just doing it on a more mature level. Yeah. And I'm actually like creating a rapport with people and being friends with people I never would imagine I would have in my phone, or getting invited to events that I never thought I would be at, and red carpets. Like, it's fun. I've always thought I was like Paris Hilton, like secretly inside.
Yo, she didn't just say that, y'all. She crazy.
Paris be everywhere, and like she's always like glitz and glamour, and she got makeup. Who knew she had makeup? Like, Paris does everything, but she's always so calm and reserved and like with the resting face, and that's me. Like, I want to be everywhere and do everything. It's not one box I want to stay in.
Absolutely. So you got to talk about the book. You got the book in the building with us right now. So talk about the book and the journey that you're taking your fans on with this.
Okay, this book is a self-help interactive journal. And when I say that, I'm a hands-on person. I'm not, I'm very visual. So when I say something to you in this book, I'm breaking down the formulas of life: hesitation, procrastination, determination, things like that. And I'm asking you questions along with my personal experience. Now, once you answer those questions, you would have written your first book by the time you get to the end. So I'm teaching young people and women of color and women of all shades and sizes and everything. You can do this too, no matter what schedule you have. No matter what you have going on, you can sit down and write you a book, and you can encourage others to be leaders. I'm not a boss, I'm a leader. So I want to always encourage that. Be a leader, not a boss. Absolutely. Teach other people how to be great.
Absolutely. Oh, Ash, I needed to hear that because, I do like a little motivational segment during my show, and I was just telling everybody how, this week I had to take a social media cleanse. It's more like a spiritual cleanse. Yes. I think it's super duper needed at least once per month because we get so wrapped up in this industry and what's going going on in our personal lives that we forget about ourselves. And so our cups are empty. So how are we pouring to other people?
Exactly.
This week, I was just like, I'm finna shut down because if I don't, it's going to be a situation. So that is needed, especially for women in this entertainment industry. So I'm super proud of you, Ash. What's the response been like since you published?
I mean, I'm getting a lot of great responses. People are telling me it's really helping them. I have one lady just wrote me this morning, and she was just saying hesitation is something she always deals with because in this world today, it's this image that you're supposed to be. And she was like, I'm good at a lot of things, but I hesitate because I don't look the part.
Yeah.
And so we had this back and forth conversation. I'm like, we didn't know who created Apple. We just bought the phone. Like, nobody knew what he looked like, you know, at first. You just bought it because it looked cool. I said, sometimes it's not about the face. It's about the quality over quantity. It might be a lot of people, but you might be great at what you're doing. So I'm going to look at you versus somebody that just looks better than you, that, you know, in your opinion.
You better come on,
But yeah,
Ash.
I just kind of wanted her to know. We all lose that little confidence once we don't take that social cleanse and we just stay on social media. We have this conception of what life is supposed to be, and it's not real. So I just told her, you know, you got to keep pushing. And if you're good at what you do, show it and prove it, and don't be afraid to do it.
And it just starts with creating a strong foundation within, and that book can really seriously help with creating that strong foundation. And so are you getting into any schools, any programs with the book? Like, how are you marketing in this book?
Right now, I'm doing social media marketing. I am doing foot marketing, old school marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
I have them in the trunk, okay? So I'm pulling up on you. I'm online. I'm like, I don't want to hassle people, but I'm like, hey, did you get your book today?
Yeah.
You said you sent me the address, but you ain't send that Cash App.
Yeah.
So, you know, I ain't sending no book without the Cash App now.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want to bombard, but my mom said it's okay. So Big Dog said it's okay. I got a guerrilla
marketing is how a lot of people became successful in this industry, especially, what's her name? She's like super duper dope at it. Sabrina Peterson or something like that. Glam University. Guerrilla style marketing.
And that's who I watch every day. Like, I try to model myself. You have to. I bring it now. I ride with at least one copy in the car because it's a conversation starter, and I have the actual copy with me. Then I pull it up on my phone because everybody's social media, and I made it cheap. It's $7.99.
Yeah, y'all.
And
you buy a meal with $7.99.
Come on, that's McDonald's. That's not even Chick-fil-A. Like, this is a whole meal. Like, and you got a little cup of French fries and nuggets later.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, so I made it affordable to everybody because I want I want you to learn from it. And I want to see my friends become their own authors.
And I know another young lady who would go out the house every day with a certain number of flyers and wouldn't return home until
it's done.
It was done. And so that's a dope way.
You know what? I'm going to steal that.
You better go out with maybe like 10 copies and just don't come back into the house until you have sold those 10 copies per day or whatever. You know, I know somebody who was super successful in doing that. They would go, Ash,
you saw me right? I wrote it down in there.
I got you, boo. And I'm going to purchase a copy today from you. Okay. Because I'm going to do it myself, for real. And then, you know, come back. And I like to really experience things and tell them the truth about it. And so I'm going to do that. And then, I'm going to be talking to you guys about it. But Ash, we got to talk about Alexx, okay? And so the last time you were here, I asked you for an update on Alexx, and you were just like, I know as much as you guys know, and you gave us a little insight, you know, but she was like, things were just very much up in the air, right? But since then, Alexx has gotten out of the hospital, right?
Yep.
I didn't know about it until I saw his interview with Rolling Out Magazine. And so I watched the interview with Rolling Out Magazine, and I, of course, was just a little bit confused, Ash. Because, listen, y'all, you already know from the last time I was like, Ashlee and Alexx, and it was just thebomb.com, and then how supportive you were throughout the entire process. You even talking about on social media every single day, pray for Alexx. I mean, like, you was the head of the crusade. You know what I'm saying? And so just to kind of watch that and see how things unfold, I was like, I need to get Ashlee's side. I need to know what's going on in her brain. What's things been like, Ash?
Okay. Takes breath, sucks teeth. This situation is a sticky one. Honestly, I made a post back in February. And I think that was around Super Bowl time. Now, my hands are sweating profusely right now because I'm going to tread softly on what I say. But upon making that post, I made the decision to walk away from the situation with Alexx. due to the fact that I found out some things about his past that weren't truthful.
Okay.
And I couldn't deal with that.
Okay.
And on top of that, his mother and I, we just had some moments where we didn't see eye to eye.
Okay.
As well as his sister and I. And knowing that I was just a girlfriend, I wasn't a wife, we don't have children, we don't have property together, we don't live together. We spent 90 days together dating after the show, granted. We fell in love. He hung around my family, you know, everything was great. But I'm not his wife. So it was a lot that I could not say. It was a lot of my opinions that weren't, you know, taken seriously, or things that I said, you know, I just had to take a back seat. Okay. So that was already hard with me being such a strong individual and being very vocal and being a speech therapist. Me knowing what he was going to have to go through and things like that. I just wanted to be there because that was still my friend, whether we were together or not. So that situation was very difficult. And after watching that Rolling Out interview, it was really hard to hear him talk about a lot of things that he really couldn't know because you were unconscious. You weren't awake. I was there for over 100 days. You were not awake. You did not talk until around Super Bowl. So I don't understand how you could speak about something that you didn't know. But to just make a long story short, we're not together not because I could not handle the sickness. I could not handle the heat in the kitchen. I come from a very strong family. And a mother who is a man and a woman wrapped in one little 5'3" body. So I'm not weak by far. And I've been through enough. I lost my father and my grandmother my senior year in college. I came back to graduate cum laude. I did not play. I don't come to play. I would never leave my friend in a time of need or hurt. So that hurt me to hear him say certain things, but I understand people are coached, and I get that. But if you're going to say something, speak the truth and let people know that you weren't truthful all the way in our relationship. This is why I took stage left.
Yeah. And so have you been able to have that conversation with him since the interview?
Not face to face, but we've spoken on the phone. We've decided to be friends. Right now, we really aren't talking. I don't tell lies. We really aren't talking. And I mean, it's just, you know, the friendship, hopefully it's still there. If not, you know, we win some, we lose some, but we live to see another day.
And so how is Ashlee?
Ashlee's okay, but I'm a little broken. My heart was broken. My spirit was broken because I purposely was his friend for 3 months on the show while filming. I wanted to become friends. I knew if I wanted anything solid, it had to be with my friend. So I felt like I did everything right. I cut all of the background noise in my life out. I immediately focused completely on him. And maybe that was my fault, putting all my eggs in one basket. But I thought that's what you're supposed to do when we go on a show called Ready to Love. I'm from the country, and I used to get whippings for telling stories. So ain't no point in me getting on national television lying and pretending to be somebody that I'm not. What you see is what you got. So I was expecting the same for somebody 30 and up. And so when I didn't get that, it was just... It makes me look at people differently. And then, you know, with this whole hot girl, hot boy summer, I'm just lost in the sauce because I ain't young no more. I mean, I'm young, but I ain't young. Ain't no spring chicken. So it's like, it's almost a little...
disheartening.
Yes.
And it makes you want to put a guard up.
Yes. Like, I want to build, like, this picket fence and just, like, stay in the house and just eat snacks.
I'm
like,
with you.
You know, Professor Clump, just pour marshmallows and...
I'm here with you.
M&M's in my mouth and eat ice cream and just call my mama all the time. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I find myself sitting at home a lot. I don't even do a lot of the stuff that I used to do. I'm trying to get back out there. But it's disheartening, it's distasteful, it's disgusting for me to hear somebody talk about something and you don't tell the truth. I come from a military family and I just like to keep it real. And that's just who I am. And I'm not going to pretend to be anybody but Ashlee.
So right now, Ashlee is not ready to love anymore.
Oh, no. I'm ready to love myself more. I feel like I did what was right, so I'm not going to beat myself up. But maybe in the future. But just right now, I'm just going to focus and go hard on what is important to me, and that's me.
And you know what I learned, because Ashlee, I'm telling you, I just recently went through something similar. What I've learned is that sometimes we look at storms like they are the devil. That's the devil trying to attack us. But guess what? Sometimes those storms come from God. Sometimes those storms are God sent. You know what I'm saying? And God is putting that storm in your life because guess what? Before the storm came, he did not have your full attention. You know what I'm saying? And now when he puts this storm in place, he now has your attention. He now is going to take you where you need to go, and you don't have any of those distractions. I'm telling you, Ashlee, I just went through it. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to look at this situation like that. Like, did he was a storm. This was an entire storm, and God put it right there so that you can focus on this book,
Right.
AA Dimensions,
Right.
and everything else that you have going on.
Right.
Because then once you reach that certain level of success, the right person is going to come in your life, and y'all going to be equally yoked, and boom, they go to empire.
I wish him the best. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do. And I hope this situation helped him become more honest with himself and to understand, you know, hey, I need to keep it real with myself. I need to be honest with whoever I choose to be with. I need to plan my life accordingly. I mean, he's went through a lot. You died, you came back. If God is giving you a second chance, and if you're listening, you should make sure you do right by the next person that you're with. And I'm always going to be your friend.
Absolutely. And that's how we're going to end that thing with Alexx, okay? Let's talk about AA Dimensions, okay? So you got to bring us up to speed. Tell us about AA Dimensions for those who didn't tune in the last time. And then what's the growth with the brand?
All right, so AA Dimensions, we started off with just like a women's empowerment brand with apparel and conferences and things like that. So we stuck with that when we made our first book. So this was still about, you know, women's empowerment, building yourself, growing self-love, self-motivation, all of that good stuff. We bridged off a little bit to Angie's Keto Kitchen. That's my mom's area. She's always been like the best cook ever. I can't even eat nowhere else because she got me spoiled. Girl, I'd be like, this ain't my mama cooking, I can't eat. But anyway, so we have Angie's Keto Kitchen where she does like healthy keto food. We do catering. We do non-healthy too. Yeah. So you want your chicken wings, your all of that, banana pudding, all that good stuff. We do all of that catering. So we have that. Then we have health and fitness. I'm going to bring out a new fitness video coming really soon.
Come on, Ash.
So we got fitness going on, and we have arts and entertainment and acting. So now arts and entertainment, we have the official Bars. He is here today.
Bars is here with us in the building. Hey,
Woo,
Bars.
he is a super duper rapper. We have my little brother, Baby Gene. He's 15. He has a track out right now, and we actually have a songwriter, a ghostwriter. So,
oh my God.
Yes, Denise. Yes, so she's working really hard. She's young, 18 years old, college, but she's super talented.
And you're putting on different artist development, like different situations like that. So talk about that. Because you just had a party not too long ago. Okay.
And so I had a networking event, but it was a showcase, an arts and entertainment showcase. And so what I'm trying to do is bridge my photographers, bridge my PR people, like the people that I've met, bridge my artists, bridge writers, bridge people that are just hosts, and put us all in one room so we can exchange information and do the barter system and help each other out with events.
The barter system. Did y'all hear her? Yes.
It's called the barter system.
Yes.
A lot of people don't believe in that anymore, but sometimes when you work, you got to work for free to start off. In order to get to the level you want to be. And so I've been blessed to have a young group of people who don't mind helping me out with my dream, and in return I'm putting them at any event that I'm at. Anybody that invite me, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I bring 2 camera people? They're actually going to shoot for free. And they wind up getting gigs from that. And so, you know, it takes a village. And my mom has always instilled that, like, it takes a village to get things done, and don't be afraid to ask for help. And so closed mouths don't get fed. So I have to ask, like, do you mind working with me? I don't have any money to offer you right now, but what I can do is give you networking. I can give you this number. I can bring you to this event, and so on and so forth. So AA Dimensions, that was our first event with networking, but we have videographers now on deck, like any time of the day. Like, they travel with us. And they're reasonable prices. And we have camera girls. We have young black girls that know how to use full camera equipment and everything, droids and all. Like, I just love the fact that we're so talented. Yeah. And I love the fact that I can bridge us together to make sure we all eat and we all win.
Absolutely.
I want each girl and each guy to create their own leader, and we're all going to have our own mentoring program. But my mom is she's gotten into directing. My mom does hair, and she does interior decorating, and now she's helping direct the videos. We're directing our own music videos. We own our own music.
Come on now.
We own our own music. We work with our producers, where my mom has negotiated things to where it's all AA Dimensions. It's not from anybody else. So I'm just trying to keep our circle tight, and if it grows, it grows. But just know that it's going to be a homegrown place with AA Dimensions, and everybody's going to eat. It's not anybody working and making you work for free.
That's super duper exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I haven't heard nothing like that in a long time.
We're going to bring back the old-fashioned way. We're trying to make it work.
Oh, my God. And so your artist is in the building. Come on to the mic.
The official Bars.
Come on,
what's
Bars.
up, everybody?
All right, so Bars, talk about how you and Ashley actually connected.
Okay, before I say that, I wanted to piggyback off what she said. That's right, y'all. Own your masters. Own your masters. AA Dimensions, we own our masters.
That's important because there's a lot of artists out here who do not own their stuff.
Ding, ding.
So how did you get in contact with Ashlee Bars?
Oh man, actually, man, how it really happened is that I was talking about writing a book.
Okay.
I like that. See, and the book I was into at a particular time, and I had a CD I did some years ago. And we were just talking about. She was talking about her book. I was talking about mine. I was excited about mine. Mine was about elevating men, and it's called The Inner and Outer War of Being a Father. I haven't finished that. Something coming later on. The Inner and Outer War of Being a Father.
You better come on now.
I'm gonna come with it later. So she put me on pause with it. She said, "No, I like what you're doing. I like your music. I like your sound. I like what you talking about some stuff." So I was like, "Yeah, but now I'm gonna stay into the book thing." She said, "No, we gotta cut that off. We gotta get you back in this." So for me, she really awoke a sleeping giant. How about that? So for me, it was. What we doing is what I do now is called bounce back music. It's bounce back. It's the underdog. Coming, just never giving up, never throwing the towel in. Just keep digging, keep grinding. The whole everything in my music is optical trap. Optical trap, third eye trap. Basically, just levels. You know what I'm saying? Stories, but it's levels. And you hit the first couple of lines in it. As it go on, you are gonna hear levels of what's going on. So that's. The whole get your bifocals on, what a contact lenses, all that, whatever you do, but you got to take a close look at it. So, and that's the whole idea behind it. Is just keep that mojo, and stay elevated.
How long have you been into music and this sound?
Oh man, you talking about this sound I'm doing now? Well, actually, it's something I just dug into after listening to trap. Period. Because at first I was just. I went into the trap thing. I'm being honest with you. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do it this way.
What was your thing prior to this?
Oh, it's just more like poetry. Yeah, and just listening. I see a lot of the young cats kind of pushing us older guys out. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be that exception. I'm gonna be that exception.
Listen now,
because I'm gonna come with something real, something you can lean on, something you can feed your family with. More than anything, I really want to put more food for thought, but at the same time, be creative with it. Put, like I say, levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. Don't throw that towel in, man. Weigh that towel. Just dig, grind.
Hold on.
Bounce back. You fall down, get back. But get up quicker than you fell. You know what I mean? You fall down. I always say, I stay on my feet. I fall down, I'm getting back up quick. If I trip, my girls see me say, I say, I'm back up. I'm back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the main thing is just is trusting you no matter what.
Absolutely. Talk about new music that you're working on.
Oh, man. Well, it's funny you say that. We just did a song. I just finished recording a song. It's called "Hating on Me."
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's it's a 2-verse song, and it's wee. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna give up nothing about it right now.
It's just you by yourself, no feature.
Oh no, I got a feature from an amazing singer, Michael Jack, and that's his name.
Okay.
Michael Bond, but we call him Michael Jack. So, but anyway, he's he's bringing a nice melody on the hook, and I just think everything perfect. The beat is right, everything. But definitely, why they hating on me?
Lyric wise though, what journey are you taking the people who love to hear you rap? Okay. What journey are you taking them on lyric wise?
Oh man,
with the new project, not just the song, with the project in total.
That's a great question too, and the biggest thing for us. The main thing I want to do is get people to stay elevated mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know what I mean? For us, I just always say it's easy to look at, the person in front of you, but man, a mentor of mine said this to me back in 2001. He said, Bars, how many people that you would love to change? I said, oh man, I want to get my uncle some on crack. I want my aunt to stop smoking cigarettes. And he said, okay, yeah, I get it. He said, I get it. He said, you want to change a lot of people. And I said, yeah. He said, but why not start with you first? He said, start with you first. And then go work on them. But that's a lifelong journey, ain't it?
Yeah.
On yourself. So, I keep that close to my heart, you know what I mean? So I'm constantly looking at me, like, okay, man, and not to be perfect, but it's like, to make sure I check myself, you know what I mean? Evaluation of self is the beginning of anything.
Absolutely.
I mean? So, and I want to bring that in my music. We all go through things. I done went through a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm still gonna smile. I'm gonna keep my joy.
Yeah.
Because everything I got, God gave it to me.
Yeah.
And ain't no refund.
Yeah.
There's no layaway plan.
Absolutely. No, I get it. I get it completely. So talk about this partnership. What have things been like since you guys started working together? From you, Bars, and from you, Ashley, your point of view.
It's been really fun. I mean, this is new for me. So I'm like, in my head, I'm going to be the next female Diddy. So it's like, I want to learn every aspect from film to building the artist, image consulting. I do the makeup. I help my mom with hair. Whatever I got to do, I'm doing it. From costumes, because I feel like we need to learn all the ins and outs. So working with an artist who's seasoned and who's been there and done that, like a lot of times he blows my mind because, you know, sometimes I'll get in the studio. I'm not a rapper. So I'll get in there like, yeah. And I done said yeah like 15 times. And I'm like, yeah. And, you know, I got to say it another way, but he'll get in there lyrically and I'm a little, I'm like, brown noser. Like, how do you know that stuff? Like, my mind doesn't work like that, but working with somebody who's been there and who understands, and he kind of, like, sometimes I'll say a little bit, but then he can help me write out a whole lot. And I'm like, so are you me?
Yeah.
How do you know I want to say that?
He just gets it like that.
He'll write it, and I'm like, that's exactly what I was thinking. Good job. So it's fun kind of just doing that creative mind with somebody who's talented, and I mean, who doesn't care to help.
Yeah.
You know, some people be stingy with they line. They don't want you to know what they finna say. They want to get on there and they trying to get a hit. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's the most rewarding feeling ever, to work with somebody who actually doesn't care about helping you. You don't feel weird about asking questions. You don't feel stupid. You know, and he doesn't discourage you. He always encourages. Even if I say macaroni and cheese sound good to me, he's like, whoa, you did that was good, girl. And I'm like, thank you. You know, even though it was stupid, he doesn't make me feel bad.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'd rather work with somebody like that all day than somebody who shoots me down or who's not encouraging or who doesn't take constructive criticism. Like, I'll tell him something, he's like, oh, okay. He might look at me like, don't tell me that no more. I'm like, can you stop talking with your hands? You're not a choir director.
Man.
Like, cut it out, or I'm finna give you a dance routine.
Oh,
and so, you know, he'll say that. He'll be like, Ash, you know, you might want to chill. And I'm like, you in my daddy, you can't tell me what to do, Ma. You know, so we feed off of one another, and it's playful. It's nothing to hurt anybody's feelings, and it's all love.
Yeah.
So it's like the learning possibilities are endless when you're having fun. I say that with my job. Long as kids are having fun, we're going to learn something. And you'll walk away crying, laughing, and you got everything you needed.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. So I really just love that about AA Dimensions. We don't know. We from the country. One Walmart. One mall.
But y'all got it.
But we working.
There we go.
We working like we in a big city. And I love it.
And from your perspective, Bars, talk about working with Ashley and even Mama over here.
Oh, man, I got two bullies over here.
Bullies!
Two bullies. One hit me on the right rib, one in the left. You know what I mean? I'm like, yes. You know, I throw the towel.
I surrender.
That's the only time I throw the towel in. I mean, I have to throw it in, man. But no, honestly, Ashley is like a ball of electricity for real. I tell her, man, she just like, she's like a pinball, man, for real.
You.
I mean, the energy is always to the roof. I tell her all the time, I say, man, you really are like, you're a live wire, for real. You know what I mean? I tell her, I say, man, you really need your own show, for real.
She does. I told you, Ashley, didn't I tell you that the last time?
Yes.
Yeah, I said, we got to call it According to Ashley or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know?
According to Ashley.
That rings bells.
She know what rings bells.
According to Ashley.
Yeah, she got her own dictionary. I'm just
I do. I make up words a lot.
But the thing about it, man, she's very passionate.
Yeah.
She's honest. She's candid. More and more, and secondly, she listens. She really listens. She really, she lays her ears in and really, put her heart into how you feel. You know what I mean? So, and that's very important. It's key for growth. Anything, I think. Listening is the biggest part. So, yeah, she's definitely. She got a whole spirit too.
Let me tell you, I told y'all when Ashley came in here the first time, she came by herself. By the way, by herself.
She's a soldier, man.
And lit this place up. Her energy was just super duper amazing.
That was my first interview.
Yeah, that was. And see, I would have never known. Because her energy was just super amazing. So,
But you're so welcoming.
oh, thank you, Ash.
I wasn't scared.
You did an amazing job. And like I said, that's our first interview, y'all. And everybody watching her all over YouTube from that interview. So that speaks volumes, Ash. So you got to talk about what is next for AA Dimensions. What can we expect within the fourth quarter of 2019 from your artists, from Mama and the Keto, everything?
Well, for myself, you can expect Walk Light on all platforms, everywhere. I'm going to be pushing this single hard. You can expect more books coming by the end of the year, you can expect our keto business going well. We're still doing a lot of catering. Shout out to my mom. If y'all need something, hit me up. You can expect bars, his singles. He has singles. He has a lot. He has a whole EP. We're getting ready to actually have him an event for his EP. So, I mean, we're just moving. Eugene is moving with his single. Everybody is kind of like tunnel vision right now. And we're just trying to get AA Dimensions out there and just promote.
Yeah.
And just build our brand.
And you know what I didn't ask you about the publishing? So what went into publishing your book?
Honestly, I went through Amazon. And so for all of the people, you do not have to pay anybody to publish your book. It was totally free. Go through Amazon.com, and I think it's with the Kindle, and you can do an ebook and paperback, all for free. You upload your book for free. It organizes it for you. You can download the APA format and copy and paste it in Microsoft Word and put all of your book in Word, and it'll put it in the format for you. It's very, very simple. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. I've been out of college 10 years now. So if I can still do it, you can do it too.
And I just released a book on Amazon back in May, but it's only the Kindle version. So I didn't even know about being able to do the paperback version on Amazon as well. But yeah, we worked on it. That was my partner in crime. You know, we did that.
I got to get your book now. Okay.
Yes, baby. So, all right, Ashley. Let everybody know how they can follow you and stay up to date with you and everything that you have going on, an upcoming event. Any of that is your time to plug.
Okay. Everybody, now you know you can follow me on all social media platforms. Ashlee Akins, and I do not spell it with a Y. It's ASHLEEAKINS. Okay, now Instagram is _ I am Ashley 007. Yes, just like James Bond. Don't you get it twisted. Now on Snapchat, Facebook, what else? Twitter, all of that is just Ashlee _Akins. Now, my business page is AA Dimensions. It's AADIMENSIONS. Boom. AA Dimensions. Yeah, I didn't win a spelling bee. Let me do it again. AADIMENSIONS. AA Dimensions. Y'all follow all of us. Follow the official bars. Oh, I'll let him do it himself. I'm just so used to talk for everybody. So, yes, just follow us everywhere. We don't have anything coming up this week or next week, but, hey, go on Amazon and get that book, Formula 007. Yes, you're going to keep that 007 everywhere so you'll know who it is. Go pick it up. It's $7.99 ebook, $9.99 paperback, baby. And don't forget to download Walk Light. That's my single on all platforms. Oh,
I love me some Ashley, y'all. Bars, before we get to you, right, I'm about to put Mama on the spot real fast.
ooh.
Mama, you got to come up, right? Because I got one question for you, Mama. I know I was going to do it because Mama's a boss too, right? But I do have a very serious question for Mama, right? And Ashley probably can't even answer this. And it's about the keto diet, Mama. So I hear, right, that I'm getting into the whole getting myself together health-wise, but I'm doing it in other ways. I'm not doing the keto diet, but I am watching what I'm eating, those sorts of things. But with the keto diet, I hear that it comes through your pores, right? A lot of people are complaining that once you start keto, it's a smell that kind of comes through you. Is that true?
It's really called ketosis. And they have the strips that you can buy to check to see if your body is in ketosis. And once you're there, trust me, you'll feel different, smell different, everything. But you'll know once your body is totally in ketosis. And they do have the strips. You can order them this cheaper on Amazon.
So when you said smell different, Mama.
In a great way.
Oh, okay.
Your body is totally purified.
Oh, okay. But how long does it take, would you say, to get to that point?
It's not the time frame. It's what you put inside. If you're walking the total straight, correct way of actually putting in every morning the water, the right foods, no cheating, and if once you get there, I'll say about 6 weeks, you should feel different. Feel, smell, everything.
Thank you, Mama. You okay. Can't. I'll take the attention off of you now. Mama didn't want the attention to be on her, y'all. She did, but she did a great job.
Good job, Mama.
Actually, are you doing a keto? No. You didn't like it?
I eat it, but I eat all her food.
Yeah.
The keto tastes the same. You really can't even taste the difference.
For real.
Like, she makes stuffed chicken breast, like all desserts, all kind of pizza that, like, it's not with real dough. I can't taste the difference. It tastes good to me.
For real.
And I don't stink.
You know, I said.
So whoever said that, that might be something already. That wasn't the keto.
You know, if you look online at the reviews, they say that like the keto will bring out a smell.
There's somebody who trying to make it. They trying to use keto to cover it up.
I was
don't
like,
you,
what?
Don't you blame keto for that?
What is happening here? Like I was interested in trying it, but then I don't want to be stinking. I don't want to be stinking. I don't want to be stinking.
Yeah, I be eating the keto too, and I don't be smelling no aroma or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I got a very sensitive nose.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. Oh my.
I gotta look that up.
Oh my God. That's why I had to ask Mom. I said, listen, and I gotta ask right about now.
We heard that. We're not promoting the stinkiness.
That's something that I want to do. All right, so bars. The time now has come for bars to take us out with some bars. And so we're gonna do it Acappella, and you can do it for as long as you want to.
As long as I want, huh?
But we want to just give us a little taste of what everybody can expect from you in your project. It could be something that you think about right now, or something that,
I got you.
You be real.
I got you. Okay. I'm gonna take it at Rider style. Check it out. Here I am when I flow. I'm ready to go. 12 rounds, pound for pound, lyrically throwing my blows and pinning my foes to the ground with hits you ain't heard before. I think it's time I let you niggas know what my means of writing is for. See, slowly but surely, I'm a rider, and I'm just beginning. Niggas be skinning and grinning, but me, I'll be in it to win it, to the finish, leaving tricks suspicious when I'm releasing my venom. Whenever I dressed in denim, I jump on my ride and I tender, let my mind spread abroad, leaving you tricks with scars. See, it's hard to dodge a nigga like me when I be dropping them bombs, keeping my nerves calm, but still it's time to ride on all you Uncle Toms, cause when I spark, it's after dark, rapping you by your heart.
Boom! Period. Drops the mic. And how long you been doing this for?
Long enough.
Long time.
Don't you tell.
Long enough to know. And
that's over a trap beat.
Yeah,
in your mind, it's a trap beat.
That's a trap beat right there.
I got it.
But do you get it though?
I got the beat. I was like, oh, this is trappy.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
very 808, bouncy.
Exactly.
You're a music connoisseur. I see that.
She's the truth. You think I'm a ball of fire? That's who's a ball of fire. You gotta watch her everywhere. She's like,
that's what I'm like. I like it. You gotta send your Ashley, because Ashley's the boss.
Yes.
You don't gotta say that.
This is my boss.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that Ashley. Ashley gotta send us something.
I'll send it.
Yeah, you gotta send us something so we can really hear with the vibe.
Oh man, wait till you hear this new one. They're hating. I'm telling you, I'm excited about it. I mean, I did nigga for real and all that. You know, nigga for real, nigga. NIGGA, natural, intelligent, God-given abilities. I think we natural.
Come on.
We are the most natural beings. We're intelligent. Everything we have is God-given.
Come on.
And it's all ability, meaning potential. So,
yes.
I think we have to lean into our own potential, but it starts with leaning into yourself from within your heart. You know
Come
what I mean?
on,
So,
bars.
yeah, definitely, yeah. So, I got, nigga for real. I mean, I'm proud of that. The Exonerated 5, all that, what went on really inspired me to write that. A lot of black males getting, I felt getting taken advantage of. But at the same time, I think we have to respond accordingly as well. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? But yeah, definitely. And hustle. All these songs motivated really just that bounce back, never give up mentality.
Absolutely.
No matter what.
And how can everybody follow you, Bars?
Oh man, follow me at the official Bars. That's OFFICIL Bars. And also you can go to YouTube and pull me up on at AA Music Official Bars, but I also have my YouTube channel as well, The Official Bars, all one word. Check it out, y'all. Hey, we're gonna keep it coming. I'm telling everybody, we mounting up. We bringing more and more material. More food to keep the mind elevated for real.
Absolutely. Y'all make sure that y'all follow my girl Ashley and Bars. All right, I thank you guys so much for stopping through. Again, y'all make sure that y'all support Ashley. Ashley, put that book up. Put that book up so they can see the book.
Look, I was like, I thought you said
you got it. If y'all see Ashley, make sure that you buying that book. You're supporting her. And also, this is for you, y'all. This is foundational stuff for you, especially African American women. All right, and I'm pretty sure she got stuff coming from all of her artists. Ashley's so crazy, y'all. But look, we're gonna jump on back into the music. Call me up 678-999-8053. Here's Jidena. All right, it's your #1 destination for Southern hip hop and R&B. It's Southside on Dash Radio. Check out Southside on YouTube. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's Southside on Dash Radio.